He's back. My bitrate is absolutely tanked though. For some reason. Let me grab these. I'm pretty sure I can knock this out pretty quick, maybe, hopefully. So the R size, so this is the edit. Well, no, this is the new size, right? Okay, hold on. I remember. So maybe this doesn't need to happen in process here. Yeah, this actually doesn't need to happen in process here. This could just happen in like, I guess like we'll just call it apply. There's not even a need for a delta because we can call this from somewhere else. So this is like, I guess like the offset, which is a vector 2. And so based off of this vector 2, which is what we're using here, right? And the rect size is not really a rect size, but we can kind of pretend like it is. So if, oh, it's not actually the offset. Oh no, this is this is more complicated than I thought it would be. Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. I'm also pretty sure I don't have access to point 2. Yeah, it's a Godot only internal Godot struct or object, what have you. Where does the angle come from? Because I can see here that we can do var post transform, some sort of transform 2D, or not new. It's a it's a primitive. Gotta remember that. Post fx set. What is set rotation and scale? Okay, sure. Okay. I guess like it doesn't really matter, huh? Yeah. It doesn't really matter. That's fine. Because I can guarantee that the... I actually can't guarantee that the angle will be the same. But I can set the rotation, I guess. How do I set the rotation? Rotated. In radians using matrix multiplication. So I can get our own rotation. Like that. And then this returns a value. Yeah. So then post like that. Okay. Then we'll have a calculated new position. I think this part is very important. Yeah, because we need this in order to calculate the new scale. So for now, this looks like this should just be the offset x minus, or divided by, what's r? The edit rect, the bounding box size x. And then similarly, this will be bounding box size y. I think that makes sense. Sure. But that's not actually true because this the offset needs to be offset one more time The offset needs to be offset by... How does this match up? How does this match up? How does this match up? I can see it. I can envision what I want. So this is your initial center. But then if we want to offset the center, so you go from here to up to the top left, then we need math. It's hard. Right, because this is just working off of the calculation that I'm looking off of is assuming that we're talking about the entire box, but I don't want the entire box. I want the box inside of the box that may or may not be at the midway point. Mathematics is hard. And we always do need to make sure that the size is not 0. Or maybe we don't. Maybe I can always guarantee that the size is not 0. You know what? I'm pretty sure I can guarantee the size will never be 0. I'm pretty sure I can just make that guarantee. 99% sure. Which is a strategy that has historically served me very poorly thus far. The new scale, though. So the initial rect, and then there's the center. So we do also need to store, the size and then the center, which is also a vector too. Right? So the initial rectangle, the position, sure. Also need to have the center, which tells me what the initial split is. Otherwise, I would need to calculate it myself from the sprites, which wouldn't be too bad, but I think that's something that I would already have pre-calculated. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So given the center, we then need to offset the offsets by the center. Right, that's true. Because the centers that we're actually working with are the centers of these rectangles, not the center of this big rectangle. Or the big square, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So we want to pretend like we're modifying this center. But we are receiving offset data for this big rectangle, and then this big rectangle may or may not be having a center at the center, right? We could have the center here. But these small rectangles will always have their center in the middle. So I'm thinking. I guess the position, because these rectangles are all centered, right? These are all centered here. So if we squish it, then the center changes. So we can use that center as a reference. Yeah, okay. Or is it just position? Sure. So that's some sort of vector 2. Sure. And then we take this part. So we need to offset the sprite center minus, or sprite center x, and then sprite center y. Right? So given this, sprite center from the actual center, well, no, not from the actual center, but from the offset that we're trying to apply. So if we want to that doesn't seem right to me, but is that right? Sprite center x minus the offset. That I'm pretty sure that calculation is wrong. That doesn't sound right to me. But we'll do it anyways. New position is equal to this is the this is the offset plus the we have our size just saved up here times the 0 offset. And I'm pretty sure I feel better when I have the order of operations clearly defined like that. And then the new position is equal to post transform x form off of the new position, question mark? What does that mean? What is this doing? I guess, why not? And then, where does pause position? I guess that's just your position, right? So position is plus equals the new position. Well, hold on, not our position. It needs to be the sprite's position is plus equals that position. Sure. And then the scale, so sprite scale times equals the new scale. The new scale is what I'm worried about. But I think the rest should all work because we just need to offset this center by this center because all operations take place on the big box, but then that operation actually needs to be applied to these 4 smaller boxes, transformed or offset by the position of the big box. Yeah, I think that probably makes sense. All right, so let's give that a try, and then at least just see if we're able to render everything correctly. So we'll do head, what do we call these? Head drawable? So this needs the initial rect, the center, which will just be the position, right? So the initial rect is the ref head get rect. Sure. Then the ref head position, and then plus the head sprites. No. Okay. Okay. All right, so we can do it like this then. Oh. Yeah, we can do it like this. So the dictionary, just so we're able to keep track of everything. And actually, we can just return this. So it'll be good enough. Comment these out. Yeah, okay. And then just remember to model root add child nose drawable, drawable, new, ref nose, get rect, ref nose position, and then nose sprites. Something like that. Ref mouth, get rect, right. Left eye socket, trouble. Socket sprites. Get wrecked. Oh, and then we need to pass in this. Can't forget that. Because these are offset since they are doubled up on. Okay. Oh, and then you gotta remember. Model. Child. Drawable. Child. Mouth drawable. Left eye socket drawable. This one is left eye socket drawable. Add child. Left eye drawable. Ref right eye socket get. Right eye socket, not to textures, right eye socket sprites. I think that's probably fine. Right eye position. Oh, sorry. This needs to be one of these combination ones. Okay. Add child, right eye drawable. Alright, so where does this leave me? Okay, so we're offset pretty badly. Not really sure why we're so offset. Oh, thank you very much for a lurk. Unfortunately, I don't use I'm a special snowflake. I use a question mark. Instead of the exclamation mark. Have a nice spider thing going on here, but that's not what we want. So what's wrong with this code? I think the hard part is figuring out how to add these kind of dynamically, if that makes any sense. So we figure out the entire node hierarchies on the fly. We still haven't done any of the apply stuff yet either. But these sprites should be valid. Maybe for size we can just have this be a rectangle instead. So a rect2. What does rect2 have? I know we can just create an empty rect2, but what do you got? No constants. So I guess this just is 0. It's zeroed out for a while. So size, initial rect. And then maybe in ready we'll have to set the position from that. Let's equal to size, position, right? Take this out, which means that several other things are now broken because this is now size, the size. Should probably call this rect. Maybe this will work. No, it's the same outcome. So that wasn't the problem. But I think it is slightly more correct. So what's going on here? Because these should have their positions set properly. The position X, position Y, then here. Or did I make some changes I shouldn't have? Did I persist these by accident? I did. Have these persisted? No, I think these are fine. So we run this again. Nope, still broken. Did I accidentally leave this? No, yeah, it should be censored, so that's right. It's possible that this is causing problems. Nope. Okay. What's going on? So this is how it should look, but now they're all getting ultra offset. So does the node hierarchy look right? That looks right, that looks right, that looks right. Yeah, that's right. Let's set the name, I guess. Just so I know what it's even called. Head drawable name is equal to we'll just call it head, right? Call this model just for debug. right eye drawable name. Okay, I just need to know. These are all in the correct order, right? Left eye, right eye. So then these are being displayed improperly because of some other reason. Because the center is different, right? The initial rect. Oh, it's because of the center. I see. Maybe. Oh, you know what? It is. It is because of that. So the... Yeah. Get rect is equal to something like that. So that should actually display properly now. Yeah, okay, so everything was just like slightly offset because of the bad rectangle. So what I could do so the rectangle is offset slightly, but we can just change it. So rect position is equal to the P center. Well, that's not actually true though. That's not true. It's only true if it's that's only true if there's okay, hold on. There's so many things to consider here. So position and size. Okay, so we can pass in a position and size. So position is ref head position, and then the ref head size. Probably not. Get rect size. Kind of garbage. What's your problem? Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. It's tough. That's tough. I really should just write a wrapper function for this instead of redoing it every single time I have a new idea. Okay. Actually, no. This is, what am I doing? This is get rec size, not position. Something like that. Socket. Oh, it's the position that needs to be kind of jimmied. Get wrecked. Size. Yeah, this is not great. Not great. So I'll be the first one to tell you that. So the position is what needs to change. Okay, left, right eye, get wrecked. Okay, so that should be more correct. Whoa. Oh, no. So these are, well, clearly in the wrong, they're offset incorrectly. So why are they offset incorrectly? And I guess I should have like a builder. I can stop doing this. Build model. So given some sort of node. And then this will give you back a list of, oh yeah, I'll just give you back a node that you can then add to the scene tree, right? Or like last node, or like next node. Yeah, maybe. Think about it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. You know what? I don't really want to work on this anymore. I have other things to do. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I don't usually stream today, so I think I'm just gonna send it. Goodbye. I guess I'll keep the Discord updated on whatever the heck this is, or wherever the heck this is at. Yeah. Let me see. Is my bot broken? Does it still work? It's there. There is the Discord. I also work on other side projects on GitHub, but oh no, I'm starting to get demoralized. Because now I need to. I was trying to resist automating all this garbage, but now I'm seeing that like I need to keep making changes to things. I don't want to do that. Not right now. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, right? From 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, working on something. We'll figure that out. Anyways, goodbye.